very like rich, kind of almost like oily hemp flavor to it. Okay, so today I'm going to continue a little bit with the allergy series, as I told you all last time that I'm on this elimination diet because I've had really bad allergies, like actually skin-wise allergies, this summer. So right now I am actually incorporating a lot of things back into the diet, but I still don't really have like the big allergens like soy, corn, wheat. Don't have those. So, but I was also missing tofu. I was actually missing soy sauce. I wasn't really missing tofu, but I thought that I had some hemp seeds with me because they provide really nice nutrition. So I thought that I would try to make a hemp tofu today because I had seen this recipe a little whiles back and I was like, okay, let's just try doing it. I will say that flavor-wise, actually texture-wise, because hemp seeds are so fatty, texture-wise it was actually really, really creamy, and I could, like taste-wise, I felt like it would work really well in a dessert. Like, you know how some people will put softened or silken tofu into desserts to make it creamy? Well, I put this in the like the avocado chocolate ice cream, and it really, really worked because it was so rich and creamy at the same time. Now, in terms of flavor, it is more on the hempier side. If you've ever had hemp seeds before, it's I don't know how to describe it. It's like a little bit vegetal, so it does have that flavor to it, but the flavor is not actually too bad. The tofu is on the softer side depending on how much you press it out, so I ended up putting it in the air fryer afterwards just to toast it up a little bit and then get it a little bit firmer. But otherwise, this is a really good option for if you are missing tofu, or if you want to be, I don't know, like putting something instead of like ground up cashew nuts or ground up nuts into your cakes to make it like creamy and rich. This recipe really works. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy. So to start off with, these are unhulled hemp seeds. So they still have the outer hard coating on them. And so when I was looking at recipes, usually they had the ones where all of the coating was removed already. So what I ended up doing was putting 2 times the amount of hemp seeds, and I'll put all of the recipe down below. And I soaked this overnight. I don't know if you need to soak it for that long, but I did do that, and so now we're just going to blend it with 3.5 cups of water. So in total, I'd say I blended on like a 7, which is kind of high, for right around 60 seconds, just until all of the seeds are gone. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this thing is so dirty. But you know how much Vitamix charges for another vessel of these? It's like 200 pounds, which is absolutely crazy. So yeah, I could just clean better, but anyways, we're putting this into a nut milk bag and we're squeezing everything out. to a boil. But this is hemp milk, and it's quite rich, but you know, a little hempy in that vegetal way. Okay, so over here I have the leftover ground up hemp seeds, so I'm just gonna put those in my pancakes later. But yeah, it's just kind of roughage. You can put it into anything, don't waste it. There's a lot of good nutrients in it. So honestly, all I did was bring this to a boil and it already started curdling. So I wasn't sure if actually the nagari did anything, but here I am putting in half a teaspoon of magnesium chloride. This is the typical stuff that you put to coagulate tofu. So you just mix it with, you know, quarter cup, half cup of water, and then you pour it over the top and let it do its job. So I just let it sit there for like, I don't know, 15 minutes, maybe. So this folding bit I always haphazardly do, but I was going to be really careful this time because the way that you fold it is going to be the way that the tofu looks. So if you kind of bunch up all of the cloth in the center, you're gonna have a big divot in your tofu. So just try to lay it down evenly and just like press on all of the solids on the inside so that it's all nice and leveled. So this guy I left overnight in the fridge, and a lot of people, like, I don't know, people end up putting like maybe really heavy weights on or like leaving it for a really long amount of time. And the point is to not squeeze out all of the liquid. The point is to get the tofu to a consistency that you like. So if you like lighter tofus and softer tofus, you use a less heavy weight. You do it for a shorter amount of time. If you are looking for something hard, more firmer type of tofu, then it's a longer period of time and a slightly heavier weight. Although you don't want it to be too heavy because it will squish down.